rings once again in the preliminary round of the Mixed Match Challenge 2025, and two very unhinged individuals. It didn't look like that kick really connected that well, but that was enough for Perch to think that he had the win there within probably 10 seconds. Of course, yes, as alluded to in the ring, here's Perch and Danny Pumpkin on the apron. Here's Perch's other half, occasionally estranged, Kay Lee, and Danny Pumpkin teaming up with Megan Starr. Of course, these two teams collectively known Final Fantasy and Midnight Harvest. Another cover here from Perch. He wants to get this done quickly. Perch hasn't really been around while Danny Pumpkin's been here, so perhaps a little bit perturbed by the soulless stare of the Gerd. Tag made. And what the hell is this? Spine buster, neck breaker. Trying to smash that Pumpkin is Kaylee. Of course, this is a team with an extensive history in the Mixed Match Challenge. Not overly successful. Our Final Fantasy, Perch and Kaylee. 2022 lost their preliminary round match to the Cute Brutal Canucks. Lost in round 1 to the Celtic Bards in 2023. And again lost in round 1 to La Familia 2024. This is Danny Pumpkin's debut in the Mixed Match Challenge. However, Megan Starr last year teaming with Dirty Sanchez made it to the quarterfinals before being eliminated by Ireland Mike. And in 2023, Megan Starr teamed with Ted Rockpage, associate and friend of Danny Pumpkin, also out in the first round to the Cute Brutal Canucks. And speaking of the Cute Brutal Canucks, the winner of this match will take on the number 5 seed themselves. And I'm sure Chris Seamus would love to get his hands on Perch and put a good old-fashioned beating on him. Oh, there's some cheap shots from Perch. What the hell is he doing here? Is Megan Starr all wrapped up? Forearm after forearm, and the backstabber. And that's enough handiwork for him, he says. Brings in Kay Lee. Of course, Danny Pumpkin is the legal competitor. Megan Starr forcefully brought into the ring, and really realizing that, falls up with a nice neck breaker and drop kick combination. Whoop. What the? Whoa! A little bit of a fake out there from Danny Pumpkin as he stares at his own fist. Channeling a little bit of Bob Backlund there. But look at that. Flying around all over the place is the Gerd. So no ill effects of it being well past Pumpkin season. And straight into the cover goes Megan Starr. Not even a one. And quickly follows up by putting her on the shoulders. Looking for snake eyes in the corner. Megan Starr realizing the danger. Drops down the back. Follows it up with, whoa, Ishigoroshi. Beautiful high angle on it. And follows it up with some simple punches. Simple yet effective. And then, whoa, curb stomp. Bit of a rocky start with a Midnight Harvest. It's starting to really put it together now. Kaylee isolated. And Megan Starr just really bringing the fight to her. Oh, swing and a miss. Some very proficient strikers in this matchup. And oh, there's just almost like a palm thrust. Able to knock Kaylee down, and now Megan Starr. The mind game starting, and there's a little bit of mind-to-mind action, repeated headbutts. snatching at the arm. Should be trying to twist that right out of socket. Potential double tags incoming. Perch in, Pumpkin in. Whatever Perch was looking for was stifled by Danny Pumpkin. That's going to cause Perch to roll out. Got a little bit of cannonball there. No respite for the Disciple of Destrucity on the outside. Thankfully, there hasn't been much of an opportunity for him to get on the mic and say anything leading up to this tournament. Whoop. Not sure what he was going for there. Danny Pumpkin had it scouted. He gets returned to the ring by Pierce Perch. Back suplex incoming. Oh, drops it out into a neck breaker. It's deranged and irritating as this man is. There is no denying that he can go in the ring. Former tag champion, former Discord champion. And a moonsault doesn't find its home there. Looked like Danny Pumpkin just got out of the way enough. The legs didn't clip him. Staring right at the official there. Oh! Might have been looking for some sort of flying bum tackle there. Didn't quite have the range. And into the corner he gets sent. What on earth are they looking for here? Oh, assisted twister there. It's a nice little combination move. And Keeley goes into the cover. Again, only a 1. Double leg. Followed by a double stomp. Danny Pumpkin, he wants to get out of there. Diving for the hot tag, and here comes Megan Starr. Look at that. Seemed to catch Keeley like really flush on the jaw, and what on earth is this? Just prowling up to her. Keeley doesn't know what to make of it, and off that distraction, Megan Starr is going to take advantage. Here we go, building up ahead of steam. Running boot. Almost quite similar to a move that Keeley herself likes to hit. And right back to that same corner we go. Although this time Keeley has been perched on the top rope, no pun intended. Oh my goodness me. Perhaps a super RKO! All the way from the top rope, a super RKO. Cover her, Megan, cover her. That could very well do it. Perch doesn't seem worried, and for good reason. Keeley able to show her toughness there. But whoa, BFT! Keeley, if she's able to do it, should make a tag. And after the big boot there, that's exactly what she does. And whoa, attempted slide there from Danny Pumpkin. Attempted something or other. And here's the slide now. He gets it. It's the roll through Boston Crab. It's in tight. It's in very tight. But Perch able to roll through and reverse the pressure. That, of course, is the pumpkin spice. But a go to sleep from Pierce Perch, channeling that inner CM Punk. His DVR has just got to 2011. Only good enough for a 2. He's going to show off some amateur wrestling skills here. Swings him around and drops him down. Danny Pumpkin was looking pretty good when he locked in that pumpkin spice. Again, the pendulum has swung. And Keeley now twisting him all sorts of ways. He's in a lot of trouble. Look at the look on his face. Megan Starr, second time of asking. Able to free Danny Pumpkin from that hold. Tag is made. They're going to look for it this time. They're going to send him off the ropes. Double hip toss incoming. Punctuated with some kicks in stereo. And here comes Perch, 450. Nobody home. Pop up. Hurricane Rana from Danny Pumpkin. He's got a sudden burst of energy from somewhere. And for the moment is back in control. Perch having to head to the corner to try and get himself back up. Next is a forearm for his troubles. Danny Pumpkin stopping a pumpkin patch mud hole and walking it dry. Good enough for it too. I think we could be looking here to see what's hit first. Is it the Canadian DDT? Is it the Gurd Buster? Pumpkin all tied up in the corner. Here's Perch gonna deliver a cannonball of his own. I think that cannonball's gonna do it. Look at that forearm right in the face of the Pumpkin. And those 2 counts are getting closer, and Perch now starting to throw the toys out of the pram. How very unlike him. But oh, here we go. Perhaps the setup for the Canadian DDT was caught, and instead, Gurd Buster. No. Perch down the back. We've gone counter for counter here. Back into the corner, forearm smash. And he's not done. Curb stomp from the second rope. Danny Pumpkin could be down and out, and he is. Final Fantasy are advancing to round 1 proper. Reservations to the Midnight Harvest.